So I love to smell absolutely amazing, but I don't just wear fragrance to smell good. I wear fragrance to carry a certain type of presence. I wear fragrance when I want to evoke a certain type of mood or emotion. And these are the fragrances I wear when I'm being intentional about spending time with God or just being in God's presence in general. Hey gorgeous, it's Ker-leen. Thank you so much for tuning back into my channel. Before we jump in, I just want to say thank you to those of you who are returning. And if you're new here, on this channel, I talk fragrance, I share a little bit of lifestyle, and I also share encouragement with you. So if any of those things pique your interest, I'd love it if you'd subscribe to join the family and turn on those notifications so you know exactly when my videos drop. All right, let's get into it. So for me, it's not just about the fragrance itself, but I use fragrance to usher in a certain type of atmosphere and create a mood, similar to playing music or lighting a candle. Sometimes I want peace and clarity, and sometimes I want to encourage joy. I want to lift my spirits up. And then other times I want to feel like I'm being hugged, I'm grounded, and I'm safe. So let's get into these three fragrances. The first fragrance I want to talk about today is Jo Malone's Wild Bluebell. So I picked this one up not too long ago, but it is a repurchase for me because I've owned this before in the past and I just could not stop thinking about this fragrance. This is the kind of fragrance I like to reach for when I want to feel like I have a clear mind, when I want to feel like I am clear-headed. Maybe my mind is cluttered that day and I just want a sense of calm and a sense of peace. And I love this one because this one feels like a breath of fresh air. It's very light, it's very airy. There's a little bit of a greenness to this fragrance, a little bit of sweetness. And overall, this is a very fresh and clear fragrance that helps me slow down and just get into a really calm and focused state of mind. So I like to spritz this one on at the start of the day. I like to pull this fragrance out when I'm doing study. So I'm studying God's word, or if I'm studying anything at all. It feels energetic, crisp, clean, but it also feels very peaceful. So let's say my day was going to be extremely hectic. I would reach for something like this. This is Wild Bluebell by Jo Malone. Now, this next one is everything. When I want to lift my spirits, when I want to feel a sense of joy, a sense of gratitude, this is the kind of fragrance I reach for every single time. This is Lattafa's Atheeri. So Atheeri just feels like joy in a bottle. It's so beautiful. Atheeri is soft and warm, but there's something about it that just lifts my mood. It has those really dewy fruits that feel water infused and juicy and oh so light. As you can see, the note list is very simplistic and it does share a little bit of the same qualities as the first fragrance, with it being very bright and a little fruity, a little water-like and subtly green. And on days when I just want to feel lighter, I want to feel a sense of gratitude, on days when I just want to be happy, this is what I tend to reach for, which explains why I like to wear this when I go to church. This is one of my go-to fragrances for church because it just embodies a sense of joy and gratitude. It is just my absolute favorite to just get me in that headspace, you know? So I just love that I can use fragrance to shift my atmosphere and really usher in different types of moods. And this one gives me a sense of levity, it gives me joy, and it helps me just feel very grateful and happy. This is Atheeri by Lattafa. Now this next one is a little bit more grounding. This is one that I like to wear when I want to really focus in and be present and just feel a sense of calm. And like I mentioned earlier, like I'm getting the biggest and warmest hug. This is Queening by Mind Games. So this one is not loud, it just sort of centers me. And I love the way that this fragrance makes me feel. It feels very soft and fluffy and creamy and vanillic, and it is just perfection in a bottle. It's very quiet, it's not loud. I absolutely love how this one is understated, it's not doing too much, and it just gets me into that space, that mental headspace every single time I have it on. So as you can see by the luxurious notes in the note list, this fragrance definitely feels like something royalty would wear. Every time I put it on, this has me feeling like a princess, like God's princess. So let's say I'm going to bed and I'm getting ready to pray for the evening. This is definitely something I would spritz on right before bed. Or let's say I was spending some time journaling and sort of talking to God through my journal. This is something I would definitely reach for. I love how this one pulls me in and allows me to really rest in the moment and not rush through it. This is Queening by Mind Games. All right, friend, thank you so much for being here. If you are still here and you enjoyed the video, or if you found it helpful in any way, don't forget to give it a like on your way out. That helps my channel continue to grow and reach other fragrance lovers. Also, if you're here and you love fragrance content with a little bit of the things I mentioned earlier, a little bit of lifestyle, a little bit of faith and encouragement, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button and also turn on your notifications so you never miss another video. And as always, I wanted to leave you with a word of encouragement. And today for me, for some reason, the word gratitude is really heavy on my mind. And it might be because yesterday I did go to church and one of the subpoints of the sermon was actually gratitude. So maybe that's why it's heavy on my mind. In any case, I wanted to remind you to really look for what you can be grateful for today. I know social media bombards us with the perfect life, the perfect relationships, the perfect material things, and we can sometimes begin to compare ourselves with others, and we can lose our sense of joy because instead of focusing on what we can be grateful for, we're looking outward. And so I just want to give you that little reminder today to look inward. The fact that you're watching this video, that you have breath in your lungs, is reason enough to be so grateful. So as always, I will be over here reflecting on the same. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you in the next one very soon.